In the world of chamber music, you know, the Fischoff is kind of like the standard, really the gold standard of chamber competitions.
So when I first heard about Fischoff, I believe I was in high school, and it was an aspirational sort of thing.
The Fischoff is kind of that name, that ambition to set, or a goal to set for yourself or for your group.
It's not just a competition, but it's really more of a community.
There's been a relationship that we've, kept up over the past 15 years or so.
Fischoff was so kind of central to our development as a young ensemble. To be recognized with the Ann Divine Educators Award really meant a lot to us, to be able to come back and serve the chamber music community and the South Bend community, not just as musicians, but also as educators now.
Education is sort of inherently at the center of what we do.
So for them to see what we have been doing over the past 10 years, particularly with educational outreach, it was really cool to be recognized for that and to be seen doing that.
This week of working in schools and giving back to the South Bend community, it's been just this really fantastic thing for us.
Partnering with the Fischoff has been an amazing opportunity for our kids. Really nothing better than having music and acting and tying that into the literacy.
One of the coolest parts about this arts and education residency is we've really dug into this storybook, my very favorite book in the whole wide world by Malcolm Mitchell. And we thought, how could we take this, really incredible story and turn it into a way that the saxophone quartet could embody the idea of creating your own story.
Ultimately, what are ways that we can use music to enhance this message, to really bring it to life on the stage? It was really gratifying to be able to share that with young kids and kind of light a spark in them.
It's just such an amazing opportunity for these kids to be able to hear music live, and not just music, but this quartet, which is instruments that a lot of kids are not exposed to.
I think we're also ambassadors for the saxophone.
I remember the first time that I saw a saxophone. It's kind of a core memory for me.
When you hear something that's totally new, that you can often have that light bulb moment.
My hope is that in us playing for them and performing for them and talking to them, that it makes it more approachable to them, and it's something that they feel like they can do. It in turn inspires us.
So one of the best parts was Fischoff provided all of their students with a copy of the book. So not only could they experience it in club, in person, but then they could take this book home and hopefully relive that with their families. We just could not have asked for a better partnership and a better opportunity for our kids.
Whether a student goes into music or not is sort of arbitrary. I imagine that if one of these kids becomes an investment banker or a high school basketball coach, it doesn't matter. If they can have a relationship with something that allows them to view life through a different lens, or allows them to take a different perspective on someone else's situation, all of those things are very important, whether one plays music or just appreciates it. We're really all just music appreciators.